Byers?
Here.
Ms. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Preston?
Here.
Mr. McCarthy?
Here. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have no public commenters tonight, so we'll move to omnibus agenda items considered routine in nature, and will be taken with one vote unless a council member would like to pull an item for discussion. And Mr. Preston,
I'd like to be excused from any bills that may have incurred in the course of my duties.
thank you. Ms. Smith?
Item I.
Move approval.
Second.
Thank you. Items considered under omnibus tonight. There's a lot here. Approval of the minutes of the regular council meeting of February 3rd, 2025. A report to receive and file town of Normal expenditures for payment as of February 12th, 2025. A resolution to waive the formal bidding process for the purchase of a 2025 Ford F-250 through the Suburban Purchasing Collective at a total cost of $54,475. A resolution to accept bids and authorize a 2-year contract with Guilford Services Incorporated to provide portable toilets and hand washing units in the amount of $68,770. A resolution to waive the formal bid process and authorize the execution of a 5-year contract with PepsiCo Beverage Sales LLC as an exclusive beverage provider at certain town of Normal facilities. A resolution waiving the formal bid process and accepting a proposal from Pearl Technologies LLC for audiovisual equipment upgrades to the Conference Room 409 for a total amount of $37,860.29, including a prorated managed services cost of $6,175. A resolution to authorize a contract with Lucy Creative for design detail for the Children's Discovery Museum second floor as part of the established exhibits master plan in the amount not to exceed $162,630. A resolution authorizing the execution of a local public agency agreement, Amendment Number 1, with the Illinois Department of Transportation for the Gregory Street Trail extension from Adelaide Street to Parkside Road. A resolution to appropriate $1,500,000 of motor fuel tax funds for the resurfacing of various streets for the 2025 MFT Street Resurfacing Project, and authorize the Director of Public Works and Engineering to sign the IDOT General Maintenance Form. And an ordinance authorizing the execution of an amended mutual aid agreement and bylaws within Illinois Public Works Mutual Aid Network. Please call the roll on those items.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mr. McCarthy?
Aye.
Mayor Kus?
Aye. Those items are approved. Item I is a resolution to accept bids and award a contract to Row Construction, a division of United Contractors Midwest Incorporated, for the intersection improvements at College Avenue and Landmark Drive, and that is in the amount of $2,734,528.55.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Smith?
Yes, I had exchanged some emails with the city manager about this, but I did not see this in the packet, and I wanted it to be clarified for the record. The packet mentioned that there would be an additional turn lane traveling westbound on College coming off of Veterans. And I had asked whether or not there would be a requirement to widen the road. And could you share what your response was, Ms. Reese?
I believe the answer to your question, I think the response affirmed that we have right-of-way necessary to make the improvements, so there will be a dual left turn lane if you're westbound from Veterans, a dual left turn lane onto Mall Drive.
Will that mean that the current curb westbound lane, will that be the only lane going westbound, or will there be 2 lanes going straight?
I think there will be still remaining 2 straight westbound lanes.
Okay,
I'm
great.
looking at Mr. Otto, he's nodding.
And then the completion date, I didn't see that in the packet. Is that still October?
Yes, Halloween, October 31st is the target date for completion.
Okay, awesome. And then when the improvements are taking place at the intersection, how far into the loop road or the road that travels north-south on Landmark there, far will those improvements take you as that road connects to the mall loop road? Will that street be improved as well, or just at the intersection?
I think it goes all the way to the loop road. Is that accurate, Mr. Otto? Okay. it
Okay,
is, it
that's
is.
great, because that road is in bad shape. And I had also inquired whether or not the town of Normal is responsible for the next going west on College. There's a road that travels north-south from College to the loop road. Is that also the town of Normal's responsibility, or is that a private road?
That is a private road.
So when that does not get fixed, that should be on the property owners and not the town of Normal.
Correct.
Thank you. That's all I had.
Ms. Lorenz?
I had a few questions on this as well. And a few sparked by Ms. Smith. So which is the road that's private? I wasn't tracking along that one.
It's a north-south road further to the west of Mall Drive,
Oh,
so
okay.
closer to the fast food restaurant Taco Bell.
Gotcha. Okay. So what I was wondering about, 2 questions. One is the impact of this project during its duration on the businesses there. We know they are very popular businesses, so there's lots of traffic there ordinarily. So I'm just curious if there can be some comment about the impact of the project itself. And then, what, if any, have those businesses done in terms of weighing in on this project? Is this meeting their needs? Are they seeing where, this additional flow from Veterans Parkway onto College, will that have a carryover effect positively on the areas immediately surrounding that business community?
With those questions, I'll ask Mr. Otto to come forward because he can talk a little bit about staging and how the project will be constructed and its the impact and the inconvenience on drivers and businesses, and then, of course, in terms of how it will affect traffic.
Thank you, Ms. Reese. In terms of construction, the project will be staged, so we'll make attempts to keep as many lanes open as possible. There will be intermittent times when we'll have only one through lane during construction times, but those will be minimized with the staging. The widening will take place completely to the north, so we'll be able to build a lot of the new through lane essentially to the north, and that would not affect some of the existing lanes for a good portion of that construction time. In terms of its impact to traffic volumes and throughput for the intersection, we're hoping it'll have a very positive effect. In addition to the turn lane, which will almost double storage capacity on College Avenue, we'll also increase the storage capacity for the southbound left. So as you come off of College Avenue onto Mall Drive going south, there'll be additional storage before you turn onto Plaza Drive. So we're hoping to almost double that storage as well. So overall, we think it'd be a very positive impact to traffic, not only on College Avenue, but also on Mall Drive, and will have a positive impact on the businesses.
Okay. Have they had a chance to review the project, or have they been contacted at all?
I have talked to one particular owner, and I believe they view the project as positive.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thanks. Since staff is up here, a question of clarification. In the packet, it discusses the, as part of the project, removal of the grass median on Mall Drive. Can you explain specifically what I mean, that's not going to create an extra lane of traffic there, or is it, or what? I guess what's the impact of that? You know, as you talk about the efficiencies on Mall Drive heading south, in addition to College Avenue itself.
Sure, be happy to. The current grass area, it contained a street light. That was one of the main reasons it was there. We're gonna remove the street light, add lighting on the sides of Mall Drive to replace it. It will not add a through lane, but it will add additional storage. Right now, the turn lane provides storage for vehicles turning left onto Plaza Drive to go into that area of businesses. And so it'll just provide roughly about 90 feet of additional storage, which is, say, 4 cars. So that's a significant increase of what is available now. So it will provide a safer, as you come off the left turn on College Avenue, it will provide a safer storage area for those waiting to turn into that area.
Okay, thanks.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mr. McCarthy?
Aye.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Mayor Kus?
That resolution is approved. We have no general orders or new business tonight, so before taking a motion for adjournment, is there comments or concerns? Motion for adjournment, please.
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mr. McCarthy?
Aye.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mayor Kus?
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.